Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Make sure you watch the episode before watching this video because we will be giving details of the show. So make sure you watch the episode first. Hi, y'all. I'm Ivy.
And I'm Yak.
And welcome to episode 5 on Showroom. So in today's episode, we're going to be discussing episode 5 of the Netflix series Archive 81.
You hear it?
Hear what?
But before we get started, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and relax your body.
Clear your mind.
Open your soul. Forget everything you got going on at home, at work. Forget all that. And come vibe with us. Welcome to our room. Alright, y'all, now that we done pulled up and hopefully y'all got y'all little snacks and everything,
Right.
we could dive into this episode.
So yeah, after everything that happened with the seance, Melody then followed Beatrice to the hospital. So cause she trying to figure out, like, she asking her, what did you see during the seance? I need to know. I'm trying to figure it out.
I understand why she did it because, like, she knows if at the same point this lady just almost clawed out her eyeballs. Like, you finna go to the hospital and bother her about what she saw in the seance. Like, girl, let her heal up first.
So she steady pushing and pressing her. So what she do is, she finally get her to break down. She finally murmur out. We like, what is she saying? What was she saying?
Just don't let it out.
So Melody, like, whatever that means. So she gonna head off to Dr. Turner's house. She go hit him up. When she hit him up, she like, I'm gonna tell you everything about what's been going on. So she tells him about meeting Dan and everything else.
And like, Dan upstairs, like, he a child. Like, girl, what is you talking about?
So after that, he was like, and besides, I've been on temporary leave. And I really think all that trouble I got into is because you ratted me out. So then after Melody's like, nah, I promise you it wasn't me. I ain't have nothing to do with it. He goes to tell her that he met up with these people that were having the same little problems that she was having. And when he ran into her, basically they check and see, are they like this group called the Ball Dung. So she over there looking lost, like, I don't know what's going on with that. But then he finally, it kind of left him like a cliffhanger, because he was like, but you're not a match.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he said it, it was like,
What?
So Melody goes back to the visitor to find Annabelle. So after finding out that Annabelle is actually on the 6th floor, and she found this information out from Cassandra. She had to yoke Cassandra up to find out that Annabelle is locked up on the 6th floor. So she go to the 6th floor, and Annabelle is in the room, in a room basically, or apartment, whatever, on the 6th floor, just painting. And Melanie is like, we gotta go. Like, what are you still doing here? We have to get out this. And Annabelle's like, no, I got a show tonight. Just come to my show, blah, blah, blah. You gotta see what's going on. She kicked Melanie out the room. So Melanie is nosy, and she sees, like, the side of the 6th floor. It looked bad. This side of the 6th floor, like, it had graffiti. Like, it just looked like crazy. So she gonna go wander down there. Come to find out, she sees some drug addicts or whatever that's down there, but at the same time, it look like drug addicts, but at the same time, they're all in a circle, just like chanting.
yeah, they look like they was going up a little bit more than drugs.
Yeah, it was weird. So as she's down there, this guy just runs up to her and basically was like, did he send you? So Melanie like, who sent me? And he was like, Father Russo. And like before he can get any more information out, the janitor walks in and it's like, Melanie, like, you need to get out of here. And then she is pissed. She was like, why are these people locked down here? Like, what is going on? And he's like, well, they're drug addicts, and Samuel kept them down here to like protect them, because about a situation that happened to Samuel, like when he was younger or whatever. One of his family members was hooked on drugs, and they ended up wandering off, and I believe they hurt themselves. So he was like, he just locking them down there. He's doing good for them by keeping them down there.
Now the whole time this going on, Melody is like keep seeing remnants of Dan. Because everywhere she go, there's Dan. So when she do actually make it back to the room after she leave the 6th floor, the guy that was up in there asking, did you send me? He done came to the room. So when he get up there, the first thing he like is, I need you to help me get out. If you help me get out, I can do one thing for you. I can help you find your mom. And then he went to explain that like stardust ain't really dust or anything. It's mold, and they smoke it off the building. So Melody like, hold on, wait a minute. You can help me find my mom. Like, what you mean by that? So when she say that, basically he like, I seen somebody look just like her, I think, but she gone.
What you talking about?
So he started to say there's like an addicting sound that's going on through the building, and it just pulls me, and like all I know is I need a golden ticket.
'Cause I've got a golden ticket.
So Melanie like, okay, I gotta get this golden ticket from Father Russo. Let me go speak to Father Russo. She try to go find Father Russo. Father Russo been knocked off. Well, I don't know if he been knocked off, but he fell in front of a moving train. That sounds suspicious to me. Like, I don't know about y'all, but fell in front of a moving train, and then it was like late at night. Nah. So she goes into Father Russo's office, and she started being nosy, Melanie, like she always is. So when she go into his office, she looked inside this little dresser thing that he had, and she was able to find a lot of stuff that Father Russo had about the visitor. He mapped out the whole building and labeled all kind of stuff about the visitor. And then he has some interesting books. So not only did she find the interesting books, but she found the golden ticket. So the golden ticket was actually, it's a rehab facility, and it's called like Golden something. So they look at that as a golden ticket. So the books that she found, one of the books, she looked inside, and she actually saw the figure that the people in the vista were chanting in front of. And the figure, or the statue, whatever you want to call it, is called a Kalego. And in the book it said it means both God and demon. So, she looked into that, and then she also sees something about this coven, and it's called the Baldon Coven. And what strikes her the most about this coven is that the sigil of this coven is on the necklace that her mom, gave her before she gave her up. So she like, what? And then one of the most, like, I feel like revealing information that she found was about Samuel. So she looking in the book, and she see that Father Russo actually has Samuel's like different identification cards. He been arrested. His name not even freaking Samuel. He been here, he been there. Basically, he a whole fraud in these streets. So Melanie like, dang, like Samuel not even who he say he is, but she already has suspicions about everybody there. So yeah.
So Melody like, I'm gonna take this information. So she's sliding information, but what? Somebody come walking in, and then Melody, so she quick on her feet. What she do? She hide. Samuel then came, so he want all this paperwork. He want everything. You know what's in there. Kind of makes it even more suspicious about him getting hit by the train now. So luckily, he don't find Melody. I don't know how, because
she was like trying to cover her mouth and stuff. I don't know. She was
doing the most.
She was trying not to be heard.
So basically, Melody like, I'm gonna call Dr. Turner. So she leaves a message with him because he don't answer. Leaves a message on the machine. What she say in the machine?
She just basically telling everything. And I'm like, it's not like his cell phone machine. I believe it was like either his house
It
phone,
was
his
the house
work phone. Yeah, I think it was the house phone because wasn't the kids on it or something?
Yep.
And I'm just like, they gonna walk in the house and hear you panicking over the phone. Like, girl, compose yourself. Dang.
So basically, after she done caused this most trouble, she like, okay, let me go ahead and go to Annabelle's art show. So when she go to the art show, that's when something weird happened. She look at Annabelle, and it's people that Annabelle say that's like trapped in this dark place, and the paint, it's all in the paint. You can see it in the paint. Mind you, over off in the back, who we see sneaking around though? There go Samuel, just sneaking around. So she tried to get Annabelle to basically leave the whole Visser. Nah, I ain't going nowhere. So now Annabelle, she just want to be out here.
Yeah, but remember, somebody was trying to buy her paintings.
But then, when the person said that they wanted to buy the painting, that's when she flipped out.
Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career.
So while she's passing, Melanie like, girl, calm down. And she like, no. So she pushed Melanie down, talk about, that's why I don't want to be around you. You smother me, blah, 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 blah. So Melanie like, okay.
Oh, yeah, she went off right quick.
Yeah, Melanie like, but like, I'm leaving. Like, I ain't got time for this, you know. And I'm just like, if she don't want to go, Melanie, girl, you better get out of here. So she leave. As she going back to the visitor, who she running to? Samuel. So she confronts Samuel. She was like, you bought them paintings, huh? You bought them paintings. And Samuel like, girl, what you talking about? And then she like, you bought them paintings, and by the way, I know who you really are. She just telling off.
Yeah,
she just
can't
going
hold
off.
nothing.
I know who you really are, and don't think I don't know what you did to Father Russo, yada yada yada. And Samuel's like, look, calm down. Like, we could talk about this. Like, Samuel making her look like crazy because she is going off. As they in they little shouting match. Well, not really Samuel, just more like Melanie. A body drop from the top floor of the Visser. I'm assuming the 6th floor.
Yeah, probably 6'4".
And it was the guy, the one that was asking for the golden ticket. Like,
He ain't get no golden ticket. No golden ticket for him.
He done flagged.
So now I switch back to Dan, and he watching the tape. So he like, but then he looking hard, and who he see standing right beside Samuel? Who was it?
Virgil. Standing, he gonna walk up right outside of Samuel. And then, like, I know not. This.
So Dan is like, oh no. He starts yelling at the camera. You're gonna have to see me. You're gonna have to see me. You knew you
Pull
was
up,
on here.
pull up. Come get these ass. Pull up. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, he out the box with it all the way. So basically, Virgil like, oh, you want me to pull up? You think I won't pull up? He pull up.
He pull up in a second, like, oh, you dropped the Addy? Like, he ain't.
He was on it. Yeah, so then Virgil come over and he like, look, calm down. Samuel's my brother. What? Yeah, so he talking about, oh yeah, he's a good person with a whole lot of potential. But he just lost his way in this occult nonsense.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Virgil's thinking like Melody started the fire to kill him. So then he says that not only did Melody get one body, she got a whole nother body. What, three bodies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dan's family. So Dan like,
Nah, that's not Melanie.
so he basically just urged Dan, yo, you gotta finish these tapes. We gotta find out what truly happened.
So yeah, y'all come back tomorrow for the next episode. But how y'all liking the series so far? You know, leave a comment down below letting us know what y'all think gonna happen, like all that. But yeah, that's all we got for y'all today. So come back tomorrow and come get this fire content.